Yeah, it was sad. It was a sad, tragic day. It's a sad, tragic, uh, couple weeks in the world. We're going straight to we're going to some deep diving, folks. Uh, you know what I mean? We're going straight to the thing, and I gotta find. I made a mistake with the shit. Let's see. What? Okay, it goes back to like August 12th of last year. You see, we got this. We're going to Los Angeles Times uh to tell you this story here. Meg James was the writer of the staff in Los Angeles Times. I don't want to log into him because I'm not even from Cali. I live in Louisiana. You know what I mean? I'm not even from California. I live in Louisiana. So so we're going straight into this shit. Get out of my way. Let me read this. We read this thing. See, it dated back from like August 13th, 2022. See, it's saying this shit. We read this, man, because it's gonna be worth the idea. But it's tragic to begin with. Get out of my way, man. See, I was watching messiness yesterday. Three people had spoke out on the death of Theodore Teddy Ray Brown. You know, three people spoke about him. Was Tori Spelling. Remember her from Beverly Hills 90210 show. Um, Adam Rippon, who was last seen, guest appeared on Ridiculousness. Rob Dyrdek interviewed him previously. Um, Things of that nature. He was known, to be on that show Ridiculousness, and he's a co-star. Uh, we got Nicole Snooki Polizzi of the Jersey Shore fame, and she was seen on Snooki and Jay Wild show, you know, and she was known for being on Jersey Shore Family Vacation, which the MTV was going to bring back every Thursday night. So they spoke on him, through the stuff messiness. It's tragic. So they'll start the show into the memory of Theodore Teddy Ray Brown. That's what I knew of. So let's start from the August 12th thing that happened with him dying in the pool. Uh, Up and coming comedian Teddy Ray died Friday at the age of 32 in Rancho Mirage, California. TV network Comedy Central, the TV network, confirmed his death in a Twitter statement. Teddy Ray was a hilarious and beloved performer. He'll be deeply missed by the entire comedy community. About 10 a.m. on a Friday. That's August 12th, I think. Uh, they don't know how to spell Theodore. They mistook it for they spelled it with an A. That's an O. About 10 a.m. on a Friday, I was August 12th. Riverside County Sheriff deputies. This is like days before the death of my cousin, Calvin Alexander. My cousin Calvin Alexander died on the 14th of August. Uh, about 10 a.m. Friday, Riverside County Sheriff's deputies responded to a call about a death at a private residence in the desert community of Rancho Mirage. Riverside County Sheriff's Sergeant Brandy Swan told the Times the cause of death isn't known. Swan said, noting the investigation is being handled by the Riverside County Coroner's Office. The comedian's legal name was Theodore Brown. They don't know how to spell. And he lived in Gardena. The coroner's office separately confirmed his death, but provided no other details about its investigation. Here's one from Comedy Central. It says this. It says Teddy Ray was a hilarious and beloved performer. He'll be deeply missed by the entire comedy community. This from Twitter. This was, for the record, 10:30 a.m. That's around the date. Where my cousin Calvin Alexander was had died. That's around the same date when my cousin Calvin Alexander died. An earlier version of this article correctly identified the person in the driver's seat in a photo of an Instagram post by Teddy Ray was not that person. His last Instagram post came 2 weeks ago to mark his birthday. It pictures a person sitting in the driver's seat of a sedan, along with the comments, pulling up on 32 like, Lord, I thank you for another lap around this hot sun. Quinta Brunson, the creator of ABC's hit comedy Abbott Elementary, late Friday added a comment to his post, heartbroken. Gonna miss you, Teddy. A talented performer who burst on the comedy scene about a decade ago. Ray was featured in YouTube videos and in stand-up acts around the country, including in Los Angeles, California, and Washington, D.C. He first gained performance through Russell Simmons' platform, All Deaf Digital. And several of his sketches went viral, inspiring popular memes. Ray was also featured on the 8th season of MTV's Wild 'N Out, in HBO Max's Pause with Sam J. This is from Kevin. On stage, Kevin on stage. It says, Teddy Ray was one of the funniest people. Let me rephrase. Was one of the funniest people. Yeah, that's what Teddy Ray is. Teddy Ray was one of the funniest fucking people to walk this earth. There's at Team Teddy Ray right there. So let's watch a little of this.
What would you like to put in your bio, Teddy?
What I don't want to put in my bio is I'm currently catching the bus.
I see.
And Ubering. I'm Ubering too.
Okay.
But sometimes I'll be on that bus. But I don't want to put that in there. I want to put something along the lines of like eco-friendly.
I see.
Or hybrid. If I can just put hybrid next to my name. Should I put my race?
Well, I think that's relatively apparent from your pictures.
They might not know that. They might think I'm Dominican. But I'll tell you, black man, big heart.
You have a big heart. That's so great.
It's enlarged today.
Okay, it's 36-second clip right here. Tributes began circulating on social media. Kevin Fredericks, a comedian, actor, and founder of Kev on Stage Studios, that's his company. He tweeted Teddy Ray was one of the funniest people to walk this earth, at Team Teddy Ray. Rest in power, our longtime creative collaborator and friend Teddy Ray. Issa Rae's media company, Who Ray Media, ugh, wrote on Twitter, "Grateful for the energy you always brought our projects and sets." The former co-host of the show, Desus and Miro, Desus Nice, posted RIP Teddy Ray. He was a real one. Oh, I don't want to sign for that bullshit. I got 10 minutes to do this shit. I gotta do a stage on him. So I gotta find who his real name is because I gotta go to IMDb. Let me see. These people do not know how to fucking spell. Let me see. They go spell his name right. Let me see. They go spell. I gotta find out what happened here. Oh, I went on asking Alexa like, who is Teddy Ray? Who is Teddy Ray? So it carries on to something, bro. That's why it is. Look at this. See, that's why I typed this name on the right way. I typed this man's real name in the right way. So this the thing goes on about him. August 12th, you know, he was in the height of his career, you know, around the time when last time he was on Messiness. Look what happened to him. Dead. Floating in a swimming pool in California, Rancho Mirage, California. It's real bad. His wife cried. His wife cried over what happened to him. We'll go to his wife. We'll go to his wife. We'll go to his wife. This we'll go to. We're gonna go straight to his wife. His wife, I think. Everybody knows about it. I don't know anything about the gay rumors around the time when he was married. I did not know anything about the gay rumors. See? There's his date of death, August 12th of this year, on a Friday morning. One thing I knew of is Teddy Ray was a good dude, man. He was a good dude, man. That guy's doing stand-up comedy like it was nobody else's business, and nobody else even knew why. They'll tell you everything about his sexuality. Okay. They're saying Teddy Ray's sexuality. Was he gay? Who was his wife and all? Who was his wife and all this shit? I'll find out. I gotta find out there's some gay rumors regarding him before he died. It says, was Teddy Ray gay? What was his sexuality? And no, Teddy Ray was not gay at all, though he certainly cracked the gay jokes. Ray made many people chuckle and laugh with quips like, "You identify as gay. Quote unquote, you identify as gay. I identify as in shape." He never mentioned being queer, though. He was never gay. The story that goes with Teddy Ray, especially, he was not married at the time of his death. And what does it happen? Let me rephrase this shit. Teddy Ray, born Theodore Brown, he was not married at the time of his death and does not have a wife. He was never married. He doesn't even have a wife. I don't know why. His dating life has been kept under the wraps for a while. And many do not know who he has dated in the past. Who is that? They're asking, who is Teddy Ray's wife? Teddy Ray was not married at the time of his death. He was not. Teddy Ray. That man was. Let me tell you about this man. He was never married at the time of his at the time of his death and demise, and does not have a spouse or a wife, quote unquote wife. His dating life has been kept under the wraps for a while, and many do not know who he has dated in the past. We're going in on his death and career. When he was 32, Teddy died when he was 32 years old. He was quite young, and his career was only getting started. Getting started. The cause of Teddy's death, however, has not been made public. His death, originally reported on Twitter, Teddy, who was born and bred in LA, Los Angeles, was one of the cities. I'll tell you how dangerous California is. California is dangerous. You see what happened to PNB Rock? He got killed in LA. It was one of the city's hottest and most promising stand-up comedians. This is long before PNB Rock was killed. PNB Rock was killed. Yeah, PNB Rock was killed and he died. Get ready to come out of a chicken joint. Let's see here. We're going back to this. His death was originally reported on Twitter. Teddy, who was born and bred in Los Angeles, California, was one of the city's hottest and most promising stand-up comedians, and many believe he is the next big thing in comedy. Ray had enough stage disasters in his first 2 years as a comic to land his first television appearance on BET's Comic View. Courtesy of Black Entertainment Television, uh, Teddy has amassed a cult following online in less than 6 years, over 6 years, and continues to make waves in the industry. The sky was the limit for this LA West kid who just wanted to make a joke. He had a unique ability to make everyone laugh and chuckle, and everyone enjoyed his company. They enjoyed it. Ray supporters are still in shock on the news of his death and his untimely passing. It's weird. It's weird. I'd be forced to read this shit. It's from Fact Boys. It's from Fact Boys. I had to go read. I had to read. I had to do two. I had to go through reading two things about Teddy Ray from LA Times and Fact Boys. FACTBOYZ.com. Factboys.com. So I go through two of these. So it's a bad thing that does when all these legends, these comedians, all these great comedians that had to die so fucking young, bro. All these comedians you see on television had to die so young. Bernie Mac, Patrice O'Neal, Richard Pryor, all these great comedians have died, bro. Robert Williams, all these great comedians that you see on TV had died. Those that died old and those that died young. It's tragic, man. It sucks so bad that he had to go through the lengths of when to start swimming. And all of a sudden, he was out of breath and died in the pool, floating. It's tragic, man. Dude, he's a big dude. He's a big dude that already learned to do something in the world of comedy, and then all of a sudden, everything was taken away from him, deeply bad. It sucked that he had to die so young. It sucks. It sucks. 3 days before, I had to go do 2 videos that's regarding uh it was regarding the dedication to my late mother, Darlene Coleman. Say her name. Everybody else knew her, and I know I miss her very badly. Wish she was around. It's tragic. I can't even take my chances and deal with too much death. And all that death hurts. It hurt me. It almost made me cry. It nearly made me cry bad. It hurt me very bad. It hurt me. It cut me deep down, man. All those people that stayed down for me died. It sucks. I can't even take. I cannot take the stress. It almost made me want to, lose my mind here. Almost made me want to yell in emphatic anger. I couldn't. I guess that's why I had to stay alive, and just for the sake of my family. Last Saturday, I was coming back from handling some business. I had to go on back out to Roman Street. I had to go back to Roman Street, North Roman Street. All of a sudden, I see a Toyota Camry. And I guess what I see? My sister Ashley Blackmon. She drove the Toyota Camry, and then she had my sister Monique Coleman in the front seat. It's like you're pimping hard with a female passenger. Biggie rhyming on the Friend of Mine song. You listen to that song, Friend of Mine. Uh, that was from Biggie. That was from Ready to Die. So the two people that was already in the back seat was my niece and nephew. My niece and nephew that was in the back seat. The young backseat passengers. Monique had to introduce me to them, to the kids. They didn't know anything else. They did not know anything else about me in that period. But now, they already knew of me. They knew of me, man, because young kids started telling me, Uncle Tank, where your kids? I told them, I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no children. He told me my little nephew told me I had children. Nah, I don't have any children. I'm single. I'm a single person. 40 years of age, I did not have any kids. All those other relationships I had from in the past, from the 2000s to the 2010s, they did not work out for me. It did not work out. It did not work out. So we conversated. I got my backpack on my back all around that time. I got the waters packed up. I got the book. I got this book that has a picture of Lisa Lepti Lopez of TLC on the front cover of that book. So I'm gonna do a live show on that. On May of 2023, late May 2023, I'm going to do a live show on that. You gotta be patient and wait. You gotta be patient. Of course, I'm going to do that one real soon. Before I'm going to end the stream, guys, be safe. You know what I mean? Be safe. Drive safely. Do not drive too fast, and all that type of shit. It's drive safely. No more running into accidents and speeding and running red lights. No more of that shit. No more of that. I'm gonna end the stream in 25 minutes. On.